laborer and the street hustler. The laborer is the father who accepts his role as a father figure. And the street hustler, well, he's not quite sure how to be a father, but he's getting there. The laborer is the high school student focused on his exams and the graduation, of course, to secure the future celebration of his independence. He's the young adult college student researching, completing term papers. He's expecting his first kid. He's the talented musician who amplifies his gift of melody to support his family. Music is his way out. He's the carpenter, the contractor, off to work with lunch in hand, headed for the early morning train commute. Can't be late for work. He is the CEO who works in corporate America. He wears the three-piece suit, pressed dress shirt, and buffered leather shoes. His hair so very well groomed. He knows he's a reflection of his company. He's the father with plans to groom his newborn son into real manhood. He inspires education and spirituality, because reaping the benefits is the payoff. He's the one in church, on his knees, praying for himself and his family. He ain't afraid to thank God, and if he don't know what to pray, he sure asking for forgiveness. He knows he ain't perfect. He's the ex-convict. He left behind a past filled with violence. No more guns, abuse of alcohol and drugs. He stays out of jail and off probation, tired of looking at the walls of his own entrapment. He plans one-on-one time with his son. He's taken an addiction to street flair. Reality ain't his son's focus. Wonder what's in his life luggage. There's a photo of his son and faithful wife. He's reminded of why his eyes opened this morning. Then there's a Bible with a worn book cover, torn pages and highlighted scriptures. They wrote deeds in his heart. A biography of an ancestor who's a reflection of his past and his future. W.E.B. Bois, the civil rights leader, Booker T. Washington, the educator, or was it Jesus Christ, his savior? Langston Hughes, the philosopher with his beautiful black soul, or Martin Luther King, the human rights icon. It was so many who sacrificed their lives for the universal dream to be free. It could have been Malcolm X. He didn't want black folks to be confused. But now I think about it, maybe he was inspired by the preacher down the street. Then there's another bag of luggage. There's a small black book with telephone numbers of friends he grew up with. We might find a lonely heart that refused to let his loneliness lead. And a journal from his childhood that read, "When I get older, I know who I'm gonna be." And it ain't the street hustler, 'cause he's the one still trying to find his way. His hustle, the famous street corner grind. In the dope house, on school grounds, he ain't thinking about them kids. From day to day, he still pockets the same change, wearing the same clothes and shoes from yesterday. He think they gon' last a lifetime. He's the one released from jail, no job, angry, 'cause he can't hide that criminal record. And the face that's painted black, the face that's painted white, won't tell him why. Forced to face the same circumstances that put him in jail in the first place. He's the lazy one, unmotivated to succeed. The one with no real skill to pay them bills. He's the one running from the preacher man, scared, praying to a God who don't recognize his face, wondering why he ain't seen no change. He's the car thief stalking city streets, watching and waiting for his next carjack victim. He ain't committed to real self-improvement and only knows one way to live. He's got material possessions a young son could only dream of. The fancy motorcycle, the shiny black Benz, the SUV set in chrome, sitting on doves. Jewelry so dazzling it's blinding. He believes raising drug money, his career, is more profitable than raising his own son. He ain't found a way out. His grind continues on. He's the bootlegger hiding behind low self-esteem. He ran from his dreams, so he can't teach his son how to realize his own. He's the bitter father who never mastered his anger, serving 25 to life in a state prison. He's the celebrity sidekick living in someone else's shadow because he can't find his own sunshine. Wonder what's in his life luggage. There's a garbage bag that smells like an outdoor dumpster. Nobody ever dumped it. Books that appear new but were never opened. Perhaps there's a Bible he once explored, but he never understood it. So a collection of dust occupies the book cover. Maybe there's a sponge full of tears, because he never cried when he should have. There's a ruffled brown bag. Inside are letters stamped, "Return to sender." Nobody took time to understand and help him with his dilemmas. His questions strayed unanswered. His struggle permeated over the years. Oh, there's a diary with details of his past life he hoped to write a book about. But the demands of life faded his story. It had potential to inspire many. Listen. Don't give up, street hustler. Keep planting your seeds, laborer. You are one heart and one truth in the same. The truth is in every man's heart. It's in every man's heart. Hey everybody, this is Felice Bois. Thank you so much for watching my videos. The music you've been listening to is a compilation from my Gen Eyes Wide spoken word album released in 2009. If you enjoy watching these videos, click that share button, subscribe, and hit that little notification bell to be notified each and every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for your support. Peace, love, and joy. Until next time.